Hi, I'm Laura.
Hi, I'm Katrina.
And welcome to Do It For The Bit, where we've been running out of topics since 99.
Listen, we're not out of ideas. We have more stories.
We have a lot.
But
we're trying to space stuff out.
We're trying to space, because most of them are, like, dealing with
dealing with
funny religious stories, but we don't want to, like, just keep giving y'all the same
flavor.
Yeah.
We gotta spice it up.
So, more mission trip shenanigans will be coming, because
we have a lot of that.
We have a lot of that content. But we don't want to give it to y'all all at once.
No. Good things come to those who wait. And instead, you get... Yeah, sorry, but we'll address the situation right now.
There has been, like, a 3-week hiatus.
Wait, no.
Was it 2 weeks?
No, but by the time that we post this episode, we'll already have an episode posted from last time.
That's true. So we're apologizing for, like, 5 weeks ago, whenever there was this, like...
3-week gap.
Our bad.
We live in different cities.
Laura and I live in different cities.
And I have a full-time job. It's a career. It's not like a full-time job. Like, it's a career.
Yeah, and I also have a full-time job, and that is being 23 and sad.
So, we're busy. We got a lot on our plate.
And we live in different cities, so we have to travel to see each other to record the podcast. So it's a miracle this thing happens anyway.
Yeah, so we
enjoy it so much.
We love it.
That we travel to do it.
But yeah, sorry about that.
We apologize for the hiatus.
Our bad.
Anyway,
so we're gonna try to, we have very open ideas.
Today's gonna be like an improv class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a random generator pulled up on my phone. A random topic generator.
Uh-huh.
And we're just gonna...
Like, if you thought this podcast was about nothing before, this is really
Get ready, because this one's
really gonna be about nothing.
You're gonna glean so much and yet so little.
And we don't even know what you're gonna glean.
So I'm just gonna click generate, and I'll just read the topics, and then we can just go from there.
Okay.
All right. Rabbits.
Okay.
Have you ever given a presentation in front of a large group of people? How did it go?
Okay.
Do you play sports video games? Which ones?
Okay.
Is playing the video game or playing the sport more fun?
Okay.
Why?
Wow, that was really in depth. Okay.
Africa.
Okay.
Who is your favorite athlete?
Okay.
How much time do you spend on the internet? What do you usually do?
Okay.
What is the most overrated movie? I could talk about that.
Yeah.
Archery.
Oh, okay.
What did you do this past weekend?
Okay.
Military.
This is a great lineup. I got things to say.
Lineup.
The thing about being a full-time 23-year-old girl, little girl.
I'm just a little girl.
Understand this. Being 23 means nothing, but also it is everything. But I'm 23, I'm a little girl.
Don't ask me to do anything. I'm a little girl.
Yeah.
But also, I will take care of what I need to take care of because I can.
Women can do anything, but also...
I don't want to.
I'm 23, I'm a little girl. Don't ask me of anything.
I have had so many car problems in, the last few weeks.
Which is wrong, because you're a little girl.
I'm just a little girl. I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? I'm like, I have to go to the car shop by myself.
As a famous millennial would put it, and by famous millennial, I mean any of them, adulting is hard.
Bro, my dad loves to tell me, he's like, you're adulting now. You're really adulting. I'm like, yes, king.
Yes, king.
I am.
Thank you. All right, let's start off with our first topic.
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
No, actually, it was a hamster.
Oh.
I'm thinking of the hamster in the microwave.
Hamster in the microwave? Yeah, there was that...
That's not our story
to tell. Hamster in the microwave.
She put a hamster in the microwave. She
Yeah.
washed a hamster. No, the hamster had diarrhea. Got diarrhea all over it.
The hamster diarrheaed himself. He was already on his way out, most likely.
She washed him and was like, I need to dry him.
So, I'll pop him in.
I'll pop him in the microwave to dry him real fast.
I'll be honest, I thought that story was actually about a rabbit. I don't think it was a hamster.
Was it a rabbit or a hamster? I thought it was a hamster.
I'm fairly certain we know someone who microwaved a rabbit.
Was it really a rabbit? I thought it was a hamster.
Like a bunny. A little guy.
Was it a bunny?
I think so. I mean, if the person who told us that story hears this and they will feel free to come out and correct us, I believe it was a rabbit. It was a bunny who had diarrheaed himself. So he's probably on his way out anyways.
Yeah.
But he didn't deserve to get his atoms rearranged.
The person washed this bunny, this animal.
And rabbits you're not supposed to wash rabbits.
Yeah, because they get cold.
They get cold and they'll go into shock and die.
So then she put this bunny in the microwave.
To warm him back up.
To dry him, warm him up.
Right.
She was really young at the time.
She was very young. She didn't know.
And she just put it in for a few some time, and then
put bunny... Put it on popcorn. And just waited till
bunny was done.
Yeah.
And then the mom threw away the microwave.
Well, yes, because what
you can't do anything with that. you have to throw that away. And the thing that I always wonder, I'm like, what if, like, someone was like, oh, yay, a free microwave? You know, sometimes people just
you see an appliance.
And then you, like or, like,
you open it,
you're like, holy shit. And you close the door.
That.
You're like, never mind. So, that's rabbit. That's a rabbit.
That's a rabbit story. Are you Year of the Rabbit? I am. We are.
Yeah,
we're born the
same year.
I think it's so lame.
Why?
Because Dragon is right after us, right?
Yeah, I almost got Dragon.
That is so fucking lame. I cannot believe they put Rabbit and Dragon next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, oh, you missed being Year of the Dragon.
I don't know. I think rabbits are cute, though. I like being just a little rabbit.
Okay.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from. Like, I would have loved to be, like, Year of the Dragon. I think it goes hard. Uh-huh. But also, like, you have to, like, I don't know. I accept it. I used when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, but now I'm like matured, and I'm like, you know what? I like being.
I'm not saying it takes up a lot of my thinking power, but
no, it used to for me.
It used to be like, oh my god, I cannot believe I
missed it by one day. I missed it by one day.
Yeah, less than
not even a day.
Hours.
A few hours.
Yeah,
but also, like, I'm just a cute little rabbit.
Okay, so we've established. We're both rabbits. You're the rabbit. And we're both just 23, which means that we're little girls and nothing bad should happen to us.
Don't stop asking me to do things. Stop asking me what's going on.
And, like, my car should work all the time.
My car
should service itself.
I should have to take it to the car shop every single time something was wrong.
Yeah, that's, like, so much to put on a little girl.
It's so annoying. I'm like, shut up. Shh. Stop being wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. Have you ever given a presentation in front of a large group of people? How did it go? Like, yes. Honestly, I kind of feel like this is like a presentation because people listen to this. It's not live, and it does get edited. But like, okay, still like a decent amount of people. Like,
I used to be incredibly camera shy, and I've been working on it, chipping away at that slowly, year by year. And I think the podcast has really helped with that.
Aww.
Yeah, I don't get scared to record anymore, but. I will say, you don't. I had a horrible public speaking fear.
Yeah.
Okay, don't say it like that, because I'm getting self-conscious.
I'm gonna be shy now.
I was very shy. And I remember, it is our senior year. Like, I'm, like, fully, like, 18 years old.
Yeah. Are you thinking about government class?
Yeah. And we had to give a presentation in government. I don't know what happened. I shut down. Like, everyone did their slides, and then when it got to my turn, I sounded like I was crying. I wasn't, but my voice was shaking so bad.
This is the cake, right? It was the cake project?
Yeah, y'all, okay. We got a good education.
We made cakes about stuff in history.
No, hold on. Let me
Twice.
say, like, KDISD is, like, a pretty good...
Yeah.
We got a pretty good public education. However... We had the goofiest, so your senior year half your year you do economics.
Yeah. Economics, and then the other half you do government.
Both of them, and so it's two different teachers. Both of them were total weirdos. Absolute characters.
Yes. Now, they were besties, though.
They were besties, which was the other funny part.
They were besties. So, like, they were opposite ends. Like, one of them was super, like...
grumpy. He was like a Ron Swanson.
It was quite literally Grumpy X Sunshine. Besties.
It was Grumpy X Sunshine. Okay, so our econ teacher...
Yeah.
He was hyperactive. I think he had, like, ADD or something, he said. Yeah. And he's like, I haven't taken my meds in years. And it was...
He's from Louisiana.
And
one of his favorite things to do, besides teach, was to teach you how to make...
Gumbo,
and just, like, other, like, Louisiana food.
Yeah, but everyone would figure out his weakness was his lack of ability to hold attention to something. Yeah. So if no one wanted to learn how, like,
I don't know, the charts or whatever.
Oh god, what's it called?
Keynesian macroeconomics or whatever.
I don't remember. I'm trying to name one thing I remember in that class.
Yeah,
I could do the chart, but I don't remember what.
Anyway, I can't do the chart.
Goods can be exchanged for services.
Goods can be exchanged.
No, money can be exchanged for goods and services.
You learned that.
That's how the economy works, or how it should work.
The silent hand of money. Remember the hand? Hand?
I don't.
You
keep saying the hand.
It was
I don't
like
remember
John Keyes or whatever, the Keynesian hand of economics.
Sure.
The silent hand. Trust me.
I trust you.
Oh.
Anyways, our teacher...
I failed that AP test, by the way. I got a 2 on it.
I did really well.
That's good.
But, I mean...
It didn't count for my college education at all, so I don't really care.
It didn't count for anything for me either. And here's the thing. I can't name a thing from it, so...
Yeah. You and I are in the same boat.
Same boat. You and I are simpatico. Anyways, so this teacher, his attention deficit was massive.
Yeah.
So, and no one wanted to learn about the economy or how that works because it's boring.
And it was confusing.
And it was very confusing. So instead, he'd be trying to teach, he'd teach. Someone would be like, just raise their hand and be like, hey, how do you make gumbo? And derailed.
Boom. He would start erasing the board.
He would erase the board and start just like, it was so easy.
Mm-hmm. It was so good.
It's like, he didn't even like stop to think that we were tricking him. It didn't matter.
He was just like, oh, I like this topic. Let's change it.
And like, people, I think he didn't take bribes, but people would bring him gift cards anyways, and he wouldn't do anything. He like wouldn't change your grade, but he would totally take them.
Yeah.
They'd be like, here's a Home Depot gift card. He's like, excellent.
You failed the class.
You failed the class. And also like people would like everyone's goal was to distract him to prevent any learning from happening. Yeah. And I remember hearing a story about someone bringing like a crock pot and the ingredients for gumbo and making him teach how to make gumbo in class instead of learning.
See,
and it totally worked. He did it, and they made gumbo.
I have a story of that where like it was my sister's year where he'd always talk about this one gumbo place on, like in the area, and he'd be like, oh, I love their food, like blah blah blah. And so then someone called that restaurant and ordered him like a huge like buffet from that place, and they brought it up to like the room, and he was like, what? And he was like mad, but he's also very pleased at it.
He was like feigning like this is inappropriate, no. But then he was like, this is delicious. Yeah, he was a pill and a half.
And then the other guy, he had a hammer. He had a mallet, and he would just bang it on your desk
if you were asleep.
If you were asleep,
or
if
on
you
your
were on
phone.
your phone.
He would literally he would take a hammer and just start slamming it on your desk.
And he'd be like, stop it! I remember, you want to, okay, story time.
Actually, yeah, okay.
So one time.
Also, this is, our government teacher was a libertarian, which I find to be very funny and ironic. It's like if Ron Swanson was teaching you government. Yeah. He's anti-government, but he teaches it to you. But he's
still teaching it. I love it.
He also used to have a Mountain Dew addiction and was a manager at Kmart. And then he decided to teach government.
Yes.
I don't know why I know these things. Anyways.
I remember the Mountain Dew, but I do remember Kmart.
Right.
But okay, so listen to me. Senior 12th grade boys.
They're weird.
I did not like them. They were not because like anything, but they were just mean and weird. And there was like a group of them that would sit across from like our lunch table, a row of 6 of them at a different table. And they would, for some reason, they just were like, we're just going to start throwing shit at y'all.
Yeah.
And they would throw, like, grapes. They'd throw hot sauce packets. They would throw chicken bones. That was, like, the chicken bone was what set me off.
Yeah.
Now, I was so...
But they would do it so sporadically that you, like, wouldn't even notice. Like, you just be, like, eating your lunch one day.
Like, oh, is that a grape?
And then I'm like, oh, shit, a grape. And I wouldn't care. I wouldn't turn around.
But
like,
it slowly escalated.
It slowly escalated because we weren't giving them any reaction because we didn't even notice or care.
Mm-hmm. And then slowly it was like getting more and more. We're like, this is really annoying. Like, this is really annoying.
Someone's throwing shit at us.
And we would tell them to stop, and then they wouldn't. And one day there was a half-eaten grape. They'd thrown a chicken bone and then a half-eaten grape, and the half-eaten grape hit one of my friends in the eye. And I was like, that's fucking disgusting. I'm so pissed right now, and I think I just had, like, not a great day.
Yeah.
So I got up from my seat, I stormed over to them, and I sit down. I remember, like, there's, like, an empty seat, and I was like, is anyone sitting here? I am. And I sat down, and I, like, slammed my hands on the table, and I was like, stop it. I literally, like, had such cold anger.
It was mother anger.
It was literally mother anger.
It was mother anger.
I literally was like, shut up. We are old. I am tired of your shit. I was going off on them for, like, 3 minutes.
Y'all are 18-year-old, like, y'all are not boys.
18-year-old. I'm tired of this.
Yeah.
I'm done. And it was so, like, I don't care. It was a serve for me. And then literally, they seemed scared. They did not seem pleased that I was there. And you know what? I wasn't pleased either.
Like,
so,
like, whenever, like, someone gets really angry and it makes everyone laugh like it's funny, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
They were genuinely like, holy shit, she's really mad.
I was really pissed.
When Laura gets mad, I
do not get mad very easily.
No.
I'm very chill. I'm very go with the flow.
That's why if it happens, it happens.
It happens. And I'm going
to its fullest extent.
I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be slamming on the table.
Yeah.
And then I was like, are we good? Good. And I left. And I had so much adrenaline running through me. My hands were shaking. But anyway, so one time they were being really annoying, but this is before, like, I yelled at them. But, like, earlier on, we were in like the same class after lunch with them, which was econ.
Uh-huh.
And I remember we told our teacher, we were like...
Well, government.
Yeah, we told our government teacher. And we were like, hey...
One of those guys sits at a table behind us.
And they keep throwing grapes at us.
Throw food at us during lunch.
And it's so annoying.
Would you do us a favor and scare him with the hammer?
And he was like... He just wanted any excuse to use his hammer. Okay? And so we pointed, we're like, him.
Yeah, we just pointed. We didn't say his name.
We were like, him. And he was like, I got you. No. He was sitting... He was just in the same area as this other guy who was very sweet. He's actually my neighbor.
Oh.
He was my neighbor. He still is my neighbor.
Yeah.
He's very sweet, very kind. I've had no problems with this guy, okay?
Yeah. So our government teacher got it mixed up.
Yeah. From this guy who was being so mean and disrespectful to us.
This total douchebag, idiot moron who was throwing food at people. And he got it mixed up with the guy sitting next to him who was
super sweet,
nice, innocent guy, Laura's neighbor.
My neighbor.
Our government teacher got them mixed up, and he brought
justice down. He said
he harassed the wrong person for an entire class period. Every time he walked past his desk, he slammed. Like, we were working on, like, a worksheet or something, yes. So if you finish the worksheet, you just put your head down and, like, just chill out. So he was just putting his head down, and our teacher would just walk past him and slam a hammer next to his head. And me and Laura were, like, holding our faces in our hands, no, he's harassing the wrong person.
We were trying to be like, stop. And
our teacher would, like, look over at us and give us, like, a knowing smile.
Yeah, and
like
I
a
got
wink.
you.
Like, I got you. I'm defending you, ladies. We're like, you got the wrong guy. Stop.
I felt so... And I just know he never got any explanation.
No, that guy literally was like, why is Mr. Blank, like, harassing me
this whole
class period?
He's like, I did nothing wrong.
I'm not doing anything wrong. He's being so mean to me.
He's being really mean. Why is he picking on me?
And he was sitting right next to that smug, stupid little douchebag.
Yeah, who was like...
who also looked confused. He's like, damn, why is Mr. Blank, like,
really going after you?
Really tearing into this guy.
So
an innocent man took the fall for this douchebag that would throw chicken wings at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway.
So that was high school. But anyways, in government, we had to present and
Oh yeah. Okay, so we talked about our econ teacher being, like, easily distractible. He's a character. And then our government teacher was basically Ron Swanson. But he also kind of, like, ate like Ron Swanson, but instead of, like, meats and stuff, he was very sweets focused. He was like, so he would just come up with actually both of the econ and the government teacher, they loved sweets.
Oh, they loved They
were little fiends. It was really funny
Ooh.
watching these grown men being so excited that they're at work and eat sweets because their wives can't stop them.
Yeah.
Anyways. But our government teacher literally made up this project where he's like, okay, so you, like, pick a topic and then you write a group essay and then you have a PowerPoint presentation. And you have to make a cake that is themed around your topic.
And we were like,
wait,
what?
hold on. Well, the group essay and the presentation.
PowerPoint. Okay, that makes sense.
But you want us to make a cake? That's, like, fun, I guess, but it seems like maybe you're just making up something so we bring you cake.
You just want to eat cake.
Because you want to eat cake.
You just want to eat cake.
And also, Mr. Econ also wants to eat cake.
Yes. Because he would sneak in
every single class period.
And
which is crazy because there's, like, you know, if there's 3 groups or 4 groups, so then there's 4 cakes a class period.
And he would get a bite from, like, every single cake.
He would get a bite from every cake.
Every period.
Every class period. And then Mr. Econ would come over and he'd be like, "Oh, is there cake?" Acting as if he did not know it was cake day, his favorite day.
He knew. And we had him 5th period.
Yeah.
So he walked in 5th period. "Oh, is there a cake?" Girl, know.
You've seen these cakes all day. You've done this every class period, pretending you didn't know it. You were walking out on cake day.
Just get your cake.
Just get your cake and leave. Like, you two grown men are scheming to get cake like children. It's so funny.
They were really funny. But the thing is, also, whenever we were making that cake, we went to one of our team's house.
Yeah, someone in our group. We went to their house.
We went to her house, and it was a group of 5 of us, I think.
Yeah,
and it was four girls and
this
one
random
guy.
Band kid we did not know.
And I just remember and whenever he was in, because the thing is, like, whenever you switch the government and econ, like, you just, like, switch your class period. It was very simple. Like, you just moved classrooms.
Yeah.
Because for one semester it was, like, econ, the other semester was government.
So it's the same people in the class. You just switch teachers.
Now, we had econ first in the year, and the guy, he would fall asleep upside down.
Yes, and he had a very large afro of curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the weight of it, he would just, whenever he would fall asleep in econ, because it was boring, like we said.
And he was front row.
He was the first seat. he would fall asleep, slumped in a way to where his head was almost entirely upside down.
And when we say upside down, he's not leaning forward in his chair.
No,
he's leaning to the
side.
left. And his body is just so curvy that it makes an upside down U.
Yeah.
Because he's so tired.
That guy also recited like 400 digits of pi. His brain was so huge that it was top heavy, and he would fall asleep with his head upside down.
There was a group of 4 of us in that class, like me and Katrina, like 2 of our other friends, and we would laugh so much whenever he fell asleep in class.
Not necessarily at him, just at the fact that it was possible.
How are you asleep like that?
Anyways, during this cake project, that guy ended up being in our group. He was the only guy, and we didn't really know him.
So,
and we were making this cake, and we're trying to, like, plan out. I think we had Bay of Pigs.
No, I had Bay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was for A-Push. We had something with the Constitution.
Yeah.
We had to make a cake for the Constitution.
And we had to make a Constitution cake, whatever. So we make the cake the day before, and then the girl who we're making it at, like, she's gonna take it to class the next day.
So we're making it at a friend's house.
So we're making it. We're all done, like, writing everything.
But
she has a dog.
She has this big, like, Great Dane,
old dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name was Scooter. Scooter was cool.
It was super
sweet baby. Anyways, we're there. We're playing this cake, and our guy teammate is there. But then he suddenly, while we're working, he's like, I actually have to leave. And we're like, oh, okay. So, but
like, before that, we're all catching up on something where, like, it kind of smells.
Like, there's a whiff of something.
We're like, it stinks.
Like, we're like, it smells like
it smells like someone like has an upset stomach.
It smelled like boo boo.
It did not smell good.
And we were trying to cook a cake, and but no one's saying anything. Everyone's kind of sweating it out. Because we're not all super close.
No,
it's just a random, like, group assignment.
And so we're like, ooh, it, like,
smells weird.
It smells bad.
And so then this guy, he goes, I have to go.
He didn't give any, like, pretense, like,
he didn't write a reason.
Good.
He didn't start like saying, like, I'll have to leave early.
Yeah. He was just like, I have to go.
Suddenly he was like,
now.
I have to go.
And he left.
And he leaves. And so
we're like,
all of us silently to ourselves are thinking, oh, it was him. He was the source of the smell.
He smelled bad. His stomach hurts.
He stinks of boo-boo. His stomach hurts.
He ate something bad.
He gotta go because he just cannot shit at this person's house.
And that's fair.
Fair. He doesn't want to blow up his stranger's house for a random group assignment.
You know what?
Okay.
Been there.
All right. Wait, what? Okay. But then about, like, 20 minutes go by, and, like, the smell's not going away.
Yeah, we're like, what? Where?
And
he left his stink here.
No one is saying anything still. We're sweating it out.
But we're all like,
this is bad.
Yeah, we're all like, we're breathing through our mouths at this point.
We're breathing through our mouths, and we're not saying things.
And we're like, let's just finish this cake.
And then, finally, the girl's house that we were at, she, like, walks into, like, a little bit, like, living room area, and she goes, Scooter! And Scooter had left the biggest log of dog shit I had ever seen. It was, like, It was like a chunk of salami. It was huge.
It was like one of those logs that you burn for like a chimney, like a fireplace.
It was truly like it was huge. It was a log of dog shit, and it was long and it was smooth.
It was so stinky.
It literally looked like giant sausage links. It was like cartoonishly huge.
Way too big.
Like, I understand he was a big dog, but I'd never seen a crab that size. And I was like,
top 10 in my life.
It was top 10. Top 5. It was huge. And literally all of us simultaneously go, oh! We all thought it was that poor band kid that we did not know, and we thought he left because he was gonna boo-boo himself.
We all thought the same exact thing. All 4 of us were like,
it's gotta be this guy.
There's no way, there's no other possible explanation. It has to be.
Turns out it was the largest pile of dog shit I'd ever seen. So sorry to that guy.
I'm sorry, King.
We really thought, we didn't think low of it. We felt bad for you.
You know,
all of us on our own.
I wasn't like, ugh, but I was like, oh, poor guy.
Poor
he
guy.
Doesn't feel good.
He's leaking. That guy.
He's not feeling great.
He's got high pressure situation.
He's got to go home right now.
He's got to go home now.
You know what? We've all been there, like, Godspeed.
Godspeed.
But you know what? But he just had something else going on.
But actually, he literally had something else going on.
He just left.
And he left. Probably go home and memorize more digits of pi.
He had a lot to do. But yeah.
King.
But
anyways,
the cake turned out great.
Cake turned out fine. Oh, also, the two goofy, the government teacher and the econ teacher, they were chaperones.
Yes.
On, some people did, so some students, like, senior year did a trip to Washington, D.C., and they, Mr. Econ, he would, like, he's, once again, super hyperactive, but we'd go around and say our roses and thorns of the day. He's like, okay, don't tell my wife, but I did get ice cream today. I told her I'm not on ice cream anymore, but I'm on ice cream. I'm on ice cream, and I did get ice cream today. Well, okay, that's a lie. I got 2 ice creams today. Mr. Nut can vouch for me. I'll be honest, I got 3 ice creams today. And I'm like, holy shit, you're a grown man. You got 3 ice creams.
And it was in the middle of winter.
It was snowing in Washington, D.C. He's like, I got 3. I couldn't control it. And he's not doing a bit where he's like, oh, I was so bad. I got 3 ice creams. No, he was confessing. He was like...
He went to church.
He lied twice, and then he finally fessed up. He said, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm serious. I got 3 ice creams.
I got 3 ice creams.
And we were like, that's fine, Mr. Econ.
That's fine.
But also, you're a grown man. Like, control yourself. Just get 1.
Or 2, but I feel like 3 is just so
3 is just so funny. Once again, grown men scheming to get cake and ice cream.
They're...
A libertarian taught us government. And a hyperactive squirrel taught us econ.
Yeah. That was so funny. Ugh.
Anyways, those 2 were a row. Alright, next topic.
I'm gonna skip sports video games.
Yeah, I don't have anything to say on that. The only video games we ever played were Lego Star Wars.
Star Wars, but that's not sports.
Yeah.
Africa.
Song. Shakira.
Okay.
It's time for Africa.
Waka waka.
Eh.
Samina mina.
Waka
Wait, we messed up.
Yeah,
I don't remember how it was.
It's fine.
I want to go to Africa.
I mean, there's a lot of it.
There's a lot of it. There's a lot of places to go.
Lots of places to go. I don't know enough about... I know I want to see a safari, but okay. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't done any research.
You know what? Okay, fair. At least you identified your want. Step 1.
Step 1. I feel like it'd be a life-changing experience. Apparently, Mount Kilimanjaro has Wi-Fi now.
What?
Yeah. I remember seeing that article and laughing, because I was like, this is funny. I don't feel like when places get Wi-Fi, it usually makes the news.
but Mount Kilimanjaro, that one was, like, newsworthy. That's really funny.
Mount Kilimanjaro is, like, a beast, but everyone just wants to go to Mount Everest.
My goal for a very long time, actually, was to summit all 7 highest mountains.
I have no interest in doing that.
Oh, I wanted to. And then I was like, actually, I hate running, so, like, I don't think I would fare well climbing Mount Everest.
Right.
So, yeah, I kind of let that one go. But I do want to go to, like...
You should go the other way. You should scuba.
I want my goal is to get scuba certified.
I'm so scared of diving. I'm a little bit more claustrophobic than I like to think I am.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, I don't know why. You know, like, whenever you're, like, you want to watch a scary movie because you like being scared.
Yeah.
Scary movies are, like, whatever, but I would get in these, like, YouTube, like, I get stuck in the wormhole.
In the wormhole?
Excuse me, rabbit hole. And I would just watch cave diving accidents. On YouTube.
Yeah.
And they would, like, show, like, how they got stuck and stuff.
See, yeah. I wouldn't want to go cave diving. I wouldn't want to go cave.
I know.
I don't want to mess with that.
But if I'm diving, there could be a cave, and I could accidentally be cave diving.
And you're like, oh, no. See, I want to...
Diving's so scary.
It is
It gets so dark. And if you, like, accidentally, like, kick up any silt, you have no visibility. It won't settle.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Well, I'm trying to go to Australia this year. So I want to go scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef. Well, then, like, it's well lit. That's very chill. Like, that's what I'm going for. But the thing is, there's not a lot of, like, scuba certification places in San Antonio.
There's one in Austin.
So, yeah, so I need to figure it out here. Or
it's right next to the camera exchange.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about it. I was like...
You can get scuba certified.
But it's actually very expensive.
If you can't scuba, what's this all for?
Exactly. I was like, oh, I could go snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef. And I was like, no, I've wanted to go to the Great Barrier Reef since I was, like,
You need to go down there and see it.
So I want to, like, dive. Can you imagine me and that little bikini that I just bought yesterday?
Yeah.
No, probably.
You should wear a wetsuit.
Yeah.
To protect your skin.
But me in Australia with that little bikini that I just got yesterday?
It would be very easy to imagine you in that. Yeah.
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 That'd be fun.
I would never go swimming in Australia. The saltwater crocodiles. Listen, I feel like I'm sounding like a wimp here, but I'm scared of caves. I'm scared of cave diving.
Okay.
And I'm scared of crocodiles and alligators.
Those are scary.
They're very scary. People get eaten in Australia by crocodiles all the time. By all the time, I mean like it happens every year.
Like once a year?
Yeah, that could be me.
Dude, I remember I used to read this book about, I read a lot of shark books. I read a lot of shark books growing up.
Yeah.
And there's this one that was telling me, like, a story about, like, these people were swimming in, like, a river in Florida. And they were just swimming, having fun. And then all of a sudden this kid gets dragged under. And there's blood everywhere. And everyone gets out of, like, the water and stuff. And it was a bull shark in the river. It was
not an alligator?
No, because the thing is, bull sharks, I think I'm right. Bull sharks are tiger sharks.
They can
do fresh water and salt water.
Oh.
So it swam up into the river and then...
Oh.
Wait, I can't remember. Is it a bull shark or a tiger shark? I think it's bull.
Here's the thing. Sharks scary, but, like, I feel like if in a shark situation, I think I know what to do. You're not supposed to flail around and splash. You're supposed to put your hand on their nose and push them away from you.
Yeah.
Like, keep an arm distance.
And just push them away.
And push them away.
Or
flip them upside down.
Rotate them.
If you can. Or, if it comes to violence, if you punch them in the nose and in the eye, they hate that, and they'll go away.
Yeah.
So, like, I at least know that. Alligators, there's no, like...
No.
There's nothing you can do.
An alligator comes up at you, game over.
If it decides it wants you are done.
Game over.
And you are done, and you are drowned.
Game over. Yeah, no, I don't fucks with alligators or crocodiles. I can't tell the difference between them.
And crocodiles are worse than alligators. They're much more aggressive.
I don't fucks with them.
And they have saltwater crocodiles. Imagine you're at the beach and a giant, like, 12-foot long prehistoric beast.
And they're so fast in the water. They're way too fast in the water. But no, I think, like, I don't have, things that, I think, like, what would scare me more than anything is, like in the ocean, like, those drop-off points.
Oh, that too.
The drop-off points, whenever it's just, like, it's, like, you know, sand, you know.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just drops off and then you can just see down forever. I hate that. I hate that personally.
I think I would do fine with that.
Seeing pictures of it, I'm like, no.
I like that, but I'm scared of heights. So that's weird.
Oh, I'm not scared of heights. But I just don't like seeing, like, all that's below.
Yeah.
It's spooky. I have my stomach just got really cold all of a sudden.
Okay.
I got spooked. I don't really get scared too easily, but yeah.
What was the prompt for this conversation?
Africa?
Oh, we ended up talking about Australia the whole time? Wow. Yeah. Look at us.
Who is your favorite athlete?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard. Or Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal's so funny.
He just makes me laugh.
I love Shaquille
He got
O'Neal.
1 3-point time.
100% on his 3-point. I don't know if he ever took another one.
We probably tried before, but he only made one.
That's
funny.
Iconic. Being one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and you have only made one 3-pointer
in your entire career.
Game, that's hilarious.
Dang.
He's also just a funny guy.
I just am like, he's just living his life.
Apparently, pastors love to like make up stories and lie, but apparently our pastor at our church from our hometown in high school played Shaquille O'Neal in like a high school game.
Really?
They're like the same age. What happened was, it was like, so they had gone to state or something, and they were like working their way up, trying to win state. And one of those games, Shaquille O'Neal was on the team, and our pastor thought he was like hot shit, and he went up for a layup. And Shaquille O'Neal caught the ball. And everyone's like, oh my god, like, you played Shaq? Do you have a video of it? And he said, if I did, I would burn it.
Oh, no!
He was humiliated. Imagine you think you're all that, and
you get humbled immediately.
And you go up for a layup, and someone catches the ball.
You're like, no.
I would light myself on fire in front of everyone to prove a point. And change their lives forever. You do not embarrass me like that. I control what embarrasses me. I'm gonna light myself on fire.
And everyone's like, ugh.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know if that story's true or not, because there is no tape.
Pastors,
and if there was, he would destroy it.
Pastors love to lie.
Pastors love making up a funny little story.
Just to make themselves more relatable.
Yeah. Just to make themselves more relatable.
More relatable, and like, for like people to like really buy in, be like, ooh, okay, Shaq, like, okay,
yeah,
like I'll really like listen to what you gotta say. But no, they'll make anything up.
They'll be making up stories. But this one I feel like might be true. The timeline, I did some research. His age, that guy's Shaq's age. It all lined up.
Where's Shaq from? Is he from Texas?
I don't know.
Is their pastor from Texas?
I don't know, actually. Where is Shaq from? I'll look it up. Also, it said, where is Shaq right now is one of the options.
Right now. Please, God, tell me, where is he?
Who's on Shaq Watch? Shaq Watch 2023. He's from Newark, New Jersey. Well, that kind of...
But then again, we don't know.
We don't know where our pastor grew up, so... Our previous pastor. Not that we're regular attendees of that church.
To be completely honest, while you were looking that up, I opened Instagram, and the first thing I saw was Jeremy Pena on the Houston Astros.
Is he your favorite athlete?
Yeah.
Is it love, or are you an admirer of...
No, I think he's a very good player. He's a very good player. But also, I just think he's so cute. He's so cute. I'll be honest, y'all. My
Laura loves baseball, and I don't understand
I love baseball. I've always loved baseball. I've ever since I moved to Houston, I was a fan of the Astros. Okay, even when we were still like really bad, that's fine. Okay, but now we're really good. It's like, it's also fine. And whenever we had Carlos Correa, I was in love with him, okay? Because he was, like, young. He was, like, a hot shot, you know? He's really good. He was really good. He's doing, like, all right now. But I was in love with him, okay? And I remember, like, every single time he was up to bat, and I was, like, just kind of, like, doing something around the house, my, like, family would call to me, and they'd be like, Laura, your boyfriend's about to be up. And I would... without a doubt, come running to
drop everything.
I was like, oh my gosh, Carlos is up. I have to see. And
is Correa the one that's married to the supermodel?
She's not a supermodel. She's a pageant queen.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, no. Justin Verlander is married to Kate Upton.
Kate Upton, not Kate Moss. LOL.
Yes.
Difference.
So I love the Astros, but I love Dwight Howard too.
I love that the Astros have so many haters.
I know. It's also like really annoying. I'm like, y'all are so boring.
I don't know, but it was fun. And when last summer in New York, I would see like someone in a full Astros getup, like I don't know, once a week, and I'm like, what are you doing up here? Mm-hmm. People don't like you.
People don't like y'all. People don't like us. But it's okay, because I just love whenever it's, like, Houston versus everyone, and then Houston wins. Because it's always, like, it's just, like, nice. It's nice for the soul.
Everyone be mad, stay mad.
Yes, be mad, stay mad. Living in your mind rent-free, okay?
Truly.
That's embarrassing for you. It's like whenever, like, people, like, don't like UT, but then they'll play other teams, and then they'll do horns down. And it's like, girl,
living in
focus
your mind,
on your own life.
Rent free. It'll be like A&M versus LSU, and they're doing horns down. I'm
yeah,
like, we're not even there, and you're thinking of us?
It's like, wow. So you have nothing better to think about?
Wow.
But I loved, Dwight Howard. He's cool.
Yeah, we only like Dwight Howard because we think he's funny.
He's so funny.
As a character. There's like this iconic...
There's this one photo of him at like Waffle House.
Yeah, there's this old photo of him on his Instagram.
Where he's like...
Dwight Howard is a basketball player. He used to play for the Rockets.
He used to play for the Rockets, and he played for the Rockets whenever I got my first car, which is the car that I still have today.
The Dwight Mobile.
And I was like, oh, I need to name my car. What should I name him after? What should I name him?
Uh-huh.
And then after like thinking about everything, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna name him Dwight after like Dwight from The Office and Dwight Howard. And so now my car's name is Dwight. He's the Dwight Mobile. It's my favorite car. It's my only car.
And
the Dwight Mobile is heading to the cemetery very soon.
Yeah, he's about to go to the chop shop. Oh, I'm sorry. He's going to the scrap metal yard in the sky. I'm trying to find this picture of Dwight Howard that makes us laugh. Hold on, it's up here at the top.
Guys, trust us. Guys, but no, he's cool. I don't know where he plays now. I think he plays for the Falcons.
I literally don't even know if he's a good player. We just are obsessed with him because we think he's funny.
He's funny.
I found it. This is from 2015. A picture of Dwight Howard. It's like he's got his hand on his tummy, and he's in a Waffle House, and the caption says, this is on Instagram, by the way. Caption says, "My belly full, but I'm hungry. Y'all want some good food? If you want, go to Waffle House." And I know that doesn't seem that funny, but to us, for some reason, we were obsessed with it.
But my belly full, but I'm hungry.
That's
like, come on.
It's a crazy thing for a grown NBA player to say.
Mm-hmm. I lied.
My belly full, but I'm hungry.
He plays in Taiwan now.
That makes sense. I don't think Dwight Howard's actually that good of a player.
In the Taiwan Leopards. What?
Yeah.
He played for the Lakers last year.
Oh. Well.
He went from the Rockets to the Hawks to the Hornets to the Wizards to the Lakers to the 76ers to the Lakers to the Leopards.
To Grandma's house we go.
Right. Wait, no, he's gotten like NBA All-Star champion 8 times.
I don't know if he's good or not. I don't know anything about sports.
Anyway, I
just know that my pastor may or may not have played Shaq.
I love basketball and baseball. Those are my sports. Basketball. I'm doing 3 brackets right now, excuse me.
JJ Watt was a pleasure to watch.
He was cool. Mainly just because he was cool. He was cool for the city.
He was cool. He was incredibly good at his job, and the Texans always suck.
So no matter what he did, he was never gonna
He was a star. Watching him play for the Texans made watching the Texans worth it. I'm
number 1 on my women's bracket. Okay.
Women's bracket. Also,
I'm number
Laura and I love women's basketball.
Unpopular opinion. Women's basketball is better than men's basketball. Okay. Okay. Hear me out.
You might be the only person who thinks that.
I don't care. I'm right. The thing is, with men's basketball, yes, it's fun to watch. It's very high paced and stuff, but also they're so big, and it's kind of at the point where it's very easy for them to get down the court fast, for them to move the ball around. You're 6'10",
physical advantage.
You have so much of them. You don't have to focus as much on your plays, your passes. You still they're still very good players, and they still have very good passes and whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't have to rely on that so much. But with women's basketball,
it's all skill.
You have no, like, you don't have, like, super high physical advantage. So you have to be scrappy. You have to want it. You have to be hungry.
Yeah.
You have to focus on your plays. You have to have a good pass.
I feel like whenever I watch women's basketball, like, not a fight, but, like, jump balls happen a lot.
Yes!
They're hungry for it.
People, they're fighting for the ball. Yeah. They are fighting for everything that they can get.
A scrappy 5'6" shorty is the point guard.
Yeah. And it's so refreshing because, like, men can just throw up threes a lot. And I'm not saying women can't shoot threes because we can and we do and it's awesome.
Men can also dunk.
They can dunk, which isn't fair.
Which isn't fair.
It's not fair.
I want to dunk. I have incredible gender envy about one thing only.
And it's dunking.
It's dunking.
Everything other than that,
if I were a guy, I would work I promise you, God, if you're listening, if I were a guy, I would work really hard on my vertical and I'd dunk.
I would work on my plyometrics and I would be able to dunk. Okay, and I would take that to my grave. I'd work on my dunking every single day. I'd get a basketball hoop and I would dunk every single day.
Every man who is 5'11" and is not working on their plyometrics to be able to dunk, you are a waste of potential, and I think you are wasting your life away. God gave you a gift.
Yeah, work on it.
Work. Get your ass up and work.
Get your fucking ass up and work. And then send us a video. Work on your plyometrics for a few months.
Okay? I want to see hops.
And then send us a video.
I want to see hops. I want to see vertical.
Because if I can't, and you're not working
and you're wasting your potential,
then what's it all for?
It's an insult.
It's salt in the wound. So anyway,
women can do anything.
Women can do anything, but also it's just like really hard to like.
It's really hard to dunk.
Really hard to dunk. Oh, my other bracket. Let's see. I'm number 2 in my other bracket. So I'm doing like pretty alright.
Your other bracket, like men's bracket?
Yeah, I have 2 men's brackets and 1 women's bracket.
And you're like 4th in one of your men's brackets, 2nd in one of your men's brackets.
I'm third in one's men's bracket, 1st in the women's bracket, and then 2nd in the other men's bracket.
Gold, silver, bronze, baby.
All
right.
But yeah, so let's go to the next topic.
Let's
see. How much time do you spend on the internet? What do you usually do? Girl, I spend too much time on the internet. The thing is, my job is, like, being on social media.
Yeah.
So, like, I have to be on social media.
You got to know.
So much. And I want to be off of it. I don't want it. I don't want to be on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't bring me joy. It doesn't make me happy. Mm-hmm. It just distracts me.
Yeah.
So I spend a lot of time on the internet. And then when I'm not on, like, social media, I'm, like, probably, like, watching YouTube. Because also, like, I live alone. So I'm trying to, I don't want to, like, always have, like, nothing going on. I want to have, like, something just to tune it out.
Right.
Because it can be quiet.
I used to be one of those people who, like, I don't know, maybe, like, 6 years ago, I could be like, yeah, I think I'm going to delete Instagram for the week.
Oh, I would do that. Last year. That was me all the time last year.
I know, but that's you. I'm talking about me now.
I know, I'm just saying.
I suffer.
Yeah.
I used to be one of those people who be like, I don't need it. I could delete it. I could take it or leave it. Not anymore. My screen time bad now.
Wait, what's your screen time? I want to look at my screen time.
The worst ever was like, you're averaging 10 hours. I'm like, holy shit. That's bad. Yeah. Me not do well no more.
Wait, what?
Screen time.
It says turn on screen time.
My daily average today is 2 hours and 35 minutes. Excuse me, it just jumped up to 3 hours. I don't know how that happened. My average last week...
Bruh, it doesn't... Mine, I had to turn on my screen time, so now it says I've been on my phone for 1 second today.
Well, that's nice.
I feel like I spend, like, an average of, like, 4 hours online.
I think my average is now, it's pretty bad. It's, like, 7.5 hours.
Okay. You know what? Okay.
That's like a work day.
It's a work day.
That's just my phone.
No laptop.
No, not including laptop. Like, it's bad. It's bad.
Mm-hmm. What do you do on it?
I'm just on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, look, things.
Right?
I'm super... Not in my defense, but, like...
Hear me out.
I'm also just, like, 23, and I'm a little girl, and I'm super, like...
That's what people don't remember.
There's context. Remember, this is not just a person or an adult who's on their phone 7.5 hours.
It is a 23-year-old little girl on their phone for 7.5 hours.
I'm essentially an iPad baby. I can't be alone with my thoughts no more because they're all sad and they're all dark. So I like to be on Instagram where they're like, you should buy the Dior lip oil. And I'm like, no, I don't want to buy the Dior lip oil.
But it's shiny. I like to look at it.
I want to look at it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get lost in the reels.
The reels are dangerous. Whenever I do my dishes, I have like a nightly routine. I'll like do my dishes and I'll watch Hasanabi like on Twitch while I do my dishes because it's kind of like a nice like wrap up.
To have a man in the house.
Yeah. I finally have a man in the house, keep me safe. Yeah. I like, and because the dishes are loud because like I was like running water and I want to like hear the news. I want to hear what's going on in the world. I'll put my like sound canceling beats on.
Your beats on.
I have my beats on. I'm washing my dishes and I'm like, oh, okay, wow. That's going on in the world. And I do this like almost every single night.
That actually sounds really lovely.
It's very relaxing and it's nice to just like have someone talk to you, but like nothing like super crazy, so you're just like, I can just ignore the most of this, but it's just nice to have something playing.
Someone is streaming in your ear.
Yeah.
Ew. That's crazy. Hasanabi, if you're listening, Laura is single and she loves you.
Stop!
Oh, she's getting shy. Hassan. Don't listen. Don't listen to this podcast. Laura's in love with you. She's shy.
Yeah, I can't help it. He's 6'4" and has freckles and has beautiful eyes and eyelashes.
You don't have to explain it to me. I understand.
And he's big.
I understand.
He can lift so much.
He has great debate skills.
You
didn't even mention that. You went for the physical.
And also,
shame on you.
What? And he has great takes. So
he has pretty good takes.
All right.
Next topic.
Question? Okay. What is the most overrated movie? I'll say it. It's The Godfather.
I'm trying to think. I think I might also say it's The Godfather.
It's The Godfather. Crucify me.
I won't.
Wait, Judas. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't like it.
I don't like mob movies in general. Like, I don't like gangster films. The whole genre is just, like, not for me. I cannot sympathize, empathize. I don't want to, like, at least, like, I understand maybe men are like, I want to be this gangsta.
Okay.
Sometimes men be like that. Men, like...
But they'll see, like, a Sigma Alpha character or whatever, and they're like,
he's literally me.
He's literally me. I'm literally Tyler Durden.
I can understand if maybe, like, you, like...
That's your Manic Pixie Dream Girl character.
That's your self-insert,
that's your Katara.
That's your Italian mob dream.
Yeah.
I don't get it,
yeah.
But I'm not a man. I'm just a 23-year-old little girl.
Again, iPad baby at this point.
I'm a 23-year-old iPad baby.
So maybe I just don't get things.
So maybe I just don't get it.
Maybe you should mansplain it to me.
The Godfather is overrated. It's not for me. I don't understand how people who, like... It's not like... Everyone be saying The Godfather's the best movie ever, and then I'm like, do you like mob movies? And I'm like, no, not really. I'm like, okay, well, it is one, and I just don't understand how you enjoy it.
The thing is...
It seems like a very niche movie to me. Like, I feel like a very small slice of the pie should like this movie, but instead everyone's like, it's the best movie ever.
I think people just, like, really liked it, like, in, like, whenever it came out, like, the 70s or whatever, and then they're just like, oh, like, we'll just keep it up.
This is the staple forever.
Like, we'll just say that it's the best movie ever, and we'll just keep it up. The thing is, whenever, like, I ask people, like, why do you like The Godfather?
I've never gotten a good answer.
People are just like, oh, it's, like, the best, like, it's a classic. I'm like, no.
Like, why do you like it?
That's fine. Why do you like it? Tell me. I can tell you exactly why I don't like it. I can tell you exactly why I think it's not a good movie.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a good movie? And that's when people, like, will literally stumble, and they'll be like, it's a classic. You have to like it. And it's like, no, you don't. You can hate it, and I do.
People say it's, like, the perfect screenplay, and I'm like...
It's literally...
I'm like, it's fine. It's like good. It's fine. It's a movie.
I don't like it, and I think it's fine as a movie. I think it's a fine movie. Whatever.
What's a modern movie that's overrated? Banshees of Inisherin.
I didn't see it, but from what I have heard of it,
people, like, really love this movie that is an allegory for the Irish Civil War.
What other movies? I feel like there's so many movies.
I'm trying to think of, like, a modern movie that's, like, mainstream.
Yeah.
I think Elvis is overrated. That was a bad movie.
I liked it. I actually really liked it.
But
also, I'm a sucker. I love Baz Luhrmann movies. So.
He's not what makes his movies special. Yeah. It's his wife.
Yeah.
But Baz gets all the credit. His wife does the production design, and what's so wonderful about a Baz Luhrmann movie, it's how it looks. Oh, how does it look? That's the production design and the costume design, which is what his wife does.
Yeah.
Anyways.
No.
Women's stories matter.
They just matter. What's your most underrated movie that you think? What do you think is an underrated movie?
Underrated. Ooh. I think Superbad is really important to comedy.
Agreed.
I'm not even joking. I think Superbad is so important to modern comedy.
Agreed.
An underrated movie, Robots, 2005. Robots, 2005 is an excellent animated feature.
Ooh, you know what I'll say for modern, I guess this year?
Is overrated?
Infinity Pool.
Infinity Pool is so overrated. That movie fucking sucked.
That was one of the worst movies I've seen recently.
It made me so mad.
Everyone on Letterboxd. Okay, also if you want to follow us on Letterboxd, I'm just at Laura Duff.
I'm at Katrina, capital M.
And everyone on Letterboxd was like, "Oh, this movie was so." They were loving it. It was like 4.5, 3.5 stars. Like it was like pretty well received.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad. It was objectively a really, really bad movie. Nothing made sense. It was confusing. It was none of the characters like we were rooting for them. It was so lame. I hated it. It was so bad.
Yeah, I did not like Infinity Pool. And everyone was just like eating that movie's ass. Everyone was licking that movie's nuts. And I was just like, I think maybe y'all need to take a step back and realize not every edgy thing is a good thing. Because this is a poorly made movie.
It's a bad movie. You can say, like, it's a bad movie.
Anyways, Infinity Pool was bad.
Underrated movie? I don't know. One of my favorite movies is, like, Get Smart and the Lego Batman movie.
Those aren't necessarily underrated, but a lot of people don't have them in their top 2.
Which is annoying.
You think that's wrong?
They're so funny.
I think Superbad is not underrated, but I think Superbad's...
People don't take it seriously, which... I get it, it's a comedy, but, like, it's annoying whenever, like, the comedy genre doesn't get taken seriously.
Yeah.
Because it is, like, a very hard genre to do. Like, you can make a dramatic movie, but you cannot, like, the same person who can make, like, a comedy can also make a drama.
Yeah.
But just someone who makes a drama cannot make a comedy.
I'm trying to think. What is... Oh, I think all Transformers movies are overrated. I think that was, like, I wanted to bash my brains out watching the first Transformers movie. It was so fucking bad. I understand those aren't supposed to be like liked, you know, they're not like peak cinema or anything, but people do enjoy them. And I don't understand it. I think they're bad and I hate them. Oh, I watched Matilda for the first time the other day.
I love Matilda.
With Danny DeVito.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, dare I say, a perfect movie.
It's so good. It's perfect.
I was shook. I was like, oh, I wish I'd been a little girl and watched this, because not only is it a perfect movie, but just like, to self-insert as Matilda and be like, I read books and I'm different and I move things with my mind. That is so, that could have been huge for me.
I read the book. I saw the movie. I love Matilda.
Love Matilda. The Pink Panther with Steve Martin.
Pink Panther.
On Letterboxd, it's got like an average review of 2 or something.
Mm-hmm.
People really hate that movie. I think people hate having fun.
I agree. You know what? And I'll say this one too. Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Is it objectively a good movie? No.
It's camp as hell.
But is it so important to movies? Yes.
I don't know about that.
No.
I need you to write a thesis on that.
The thing is, I would love to write a thesis on this movie.
Back it up.
I would love to. Professors was just like, this movie changed my life, and he loves it. Now it's one of his favorite movies. Anyways, archery. We've already talked about this multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
We love archery.
We love archery. Being a Girl Scout and then being a Girl Scout preteen at the same time that the Hunger Games was popping off.
That was unmatched.
That was cosmic.
The thing is,
it was perfect.
You'll never get another high like that again.
No, there's culturally, girlies will never experience something like that again.
Like that was some of the coolest parts of my life.
Ugh,
I'll say it.
So fun. We peaked.
Yeah, maybe I peaked when I was 12 years old
with a bow and arrow. Thinking I'm Katniss.
It was awesome.
My hair braided.
Yeah.
My
arrows in the bullseye.
In the bullseye, in my quiver.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
So
I want to take up archery again.
Me too. I was looking at archery shops where you can like shoot and rent bows.
Oh, I have a bow back home if you want mine. I know you gave yours away.
But is yours like big enough?
Mine's a big one.
Okay.
Mine's not the pink one.
Because I used to have like
The pink
little
one.
kid bows.
Yeah. Mine's the big one. I don't like... The thing is, I don't even want, like, the kind that you get from, like, Academy. They usually have, like, a pulley system on them.
Oh, compound.
I don't like compound bows. I want the Girl Scout kind.
Recurve. See, I had a recurve and a compound bow, and I didn't mind a compound bow.
It feels good.
Whenever you like pull
get it past the pulley point.
Yeah, and then it does feel really nice.
It does, but also for the little kitty ones, a compound bow is like, it feels good to get past that point. But whenever it's the big ones, it's super hard to get them past that point. Whereas if it's just like, a recurve.
I just love a recurve. Because it's just like...
simple.
It's nice and simple. And also, like, the thing is, you use a compound bow whenever you're, like, hunting.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to shoot at, like, a little target.
Right.
I just want to...
I have no intention of this arrow to fly into any living creature.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hurt anything. I just want to be like, ooh, that was fun. Yeah. Anyways.
Have a little arm guard. Mm-hmm. Oh, it would drive me crazy. I understand. She did a lot of archery lessons, and yet, Jennifer Lawrence would pull back the bow in the Hunger Games movies, and she would put the bow, like,
the string on her
cheek, which is the stupidest thing you could possibly do. You would literally get such a bad snap,
awful burn.
It would just burn your face off.
And I mean,
she'd put on her chubby little Jennifer Lawrence cheeks.
I think they did that because it looked cool.
I think they did it just to show that she was aiming. It was,
I know for a fact, like, I know that they did not do it just because that's not, like, the way to shoot.
She was trained how to shoot a bow and arrow, so I'm assuming the director was telling her to put it on her cheek.
Because it was just, like, looked cooler.
Yeah.
It just looked, but honestly...
It pissed me off, though.
Honestly, like, a lot of, like, because I used to watch a lot of, like, archery, like, Olympics, they would put it right on their face.
They put it on their face, but before they shoot, they move. They don't, like, release it from their face.
It looks like it's, like, right on their face.
I mean, not like Jennifer Lawrence was putting that thing in her cheek.
It was like for the style of it.
I don't care. It annoyed me because I've gotten a bow burn before. Mm-hmm. That shit is bow bite. Excuse me. That shit is not a joke. That shit hurts.
No, on your arm,
right?
Whenever it got underneath like your arm guard.
Yeah. So you hold a bow with your left hand. You pull back with your right. Right. Sometimes you have to wear like a guard on your forearm, on your left hand, because the bowstring would snap back, obviously, and it could snap onto your skin.
And it hurts.
It hurts like a
motherfucker.
Bitch.
Like, it hurts.
Like, whenever like you like snap a rubber band onto someone's skin, imagine that, but like with the power of a bow.
With the thing is, and then it has like pounds of force. Like 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds of force.
And it just smack... in your
delicate
little lady wrist.
It doesn't smack so much as like it grazes, like it goes on your arm, like it moves like the length of your forearm.
It is horrible.
So,
anyways,
those would always hurt. Yeah,
that's why you wear arm guards.
That's why I wear arm guards. That's why you wear equipment. Okay, what'd you do this weekend?
What did we do yesterday?
We went bikini shopping. And then we almost got dinner at Chick-fil-A or at Cheesecake Factory,
but then the wait 30-minute wait.
So long. So we got Chick-fil-A instead.
And we watched Robots with my roommates. Mm-hmm. Robots 2005 with ads. And then we went to Backlot. Backlot's a dive bar that we all go to all the time.
We like it. We got one drink.
I did not drink.
I got one drink.
Uh-huh.
And
then we went back home. Finished Robots.
Joshed around a little bit. We watched a trailer of... Our friends are dropping their
short film.
Today.
COVID.
Yeah, and we watched the trailer last night.
Yeah, we watched that, and then we
went to sleep.
No, we also watched the play-by-play morning of 9/11. Like sometimes whenever you're with your roommates and everyone puts on YouTube, so you end up watching something horrible.
Yeah,
like car crash compilation.
We watched the 11-foot 8-inch bridge.
Yeah,
crash cam.
Yeah,
we watched some of those. That was fun. We watched like Stupid Idiots compilation number 94.
Driving.
Idiots driving. Yes.
Yeah, no, the 9/11 morning one was really...
That one was not
depressing.
good.
That was really sad.
We were like...
Because it just played, like, you know...
The
and
ads.
They show the ads that were showing, like, during 2001.
Like, this video had, like, 4 different things going on. It had, like, the like...
It had a shot of the towers.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a shot. It was just, like,
a picture.
Yeah. And then it was, like, ads in the corner, and then, like, air traffic control, or, like, just play-by-play.
Or not ads, but, like, the live TV that morning.
And then it had, like, and underneath that had, like, the play-by-play, so it was, like, okay, at 8:56, like, blah, 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 this was happening. Okay, at 8:54, like, this was happening, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it was just... It was sad.
All of us fell silent. It was
like,
really sad.
And we were like, we should just watch something else.
We should watch something else.
Why are we
watching this? So morbid. Yeah, that sometimes happens. When the roomies put up YouTube, you end up watching a little bit of something with 9/11.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, maybe we don't need to watch this. And then I read my book.
You read your book, and I fell asleep on Instagram Reels.
Yes.
I remember...
Your eyes are going different directions last night.
I remember I was asleep, and Laura was, like, kind of like, she was putting her book away. And I opened my eyes, and I just knew my eyes were just going different directions.
Yeah.
I was asleep. Where they go while I sleep is not my business.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, like...
Can you turn off the light?
And I was like, yeah. And then I went to sleep.
Yeah.
We woke up.
I showered.
I made some tea.
And then we had pizza while doing a writer's room for a sitcom me and my friends are writing and producing. It's called Subletter. You should follow it on Instagram.
It's at Subletter Show?
Is it Subletter Show? Yes, it is Subletter Show. Hold on, let me see. At Subletter Show on Instagram. You should follow it. But yeah, we did a read-through of the pilot.
Very funny.
Oh, thank you.
I laughed.
Oh, thank you. We already have filmed the episode 3. We did everything out of order, but basically we have like a 3-episode launch that we're doing for the sitcom. But it's very funny. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah.
Episode 3 is, I think, perfect. It's great. It's wonderful. And then we just finished writing the pilot, the first episode. So, we should be shooting in a couple of weeks. So that's very exciting.
Very exciting.
And then, that's what we did this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're just waiting to see the short film be dropped.
Yes.
Okay, and then the last topic was military.
Military?
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Our friend is in the Air Force.
Yes, I love you, Dia Franklin.
Dropped.
I gave your whole government name.
Yeah. Love you, girl.
Love you, Dia.
Don't want to talk anything else.
I don't want to talk about the military.
Cool.
All right, well.
That's it.
That was...
Now you learned more about us.
That was fun.
We got to do some memories.
What an excellent generator that was.
I know. Because those can go hairy sometimes.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's lovely to be back talking with y'all.
Yee. If you enjoyed this episode, if you could rate us and review us 5 stars on whatever platform you're listening to us on, that would be amazing. And then also, if you want to like just see what's going on in our lives, follow us on Instagram at Do It For The Bit Podcast.
And follow us on Pinterest.
And follow us on Pinterest at Do It For The Bit. And share this with people you think you'd like. That'd like it. That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Bye.
Bye.